This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Welcome back to Gadget Guru, and welcome back to Mr. Karan Patheja, who, as you all know, has been sick. Well, he's been sick.
I don't know. That's not the right introduction.
He's
broken. He's completely. And I mean, he's fractured. He's broken. He's been bedridden. And then most people that would kind of be, in bed for the last 3 or 4 months would go easy and would do a game like chess or
tic-tac-toe,
Scrabble,
Risk, maybe.
What does Karan do?
But he hasn't killed people in so many years. He hasn't been able to deal with it. So he's back with Assassin's Creed. Karan, welcome.
NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Finally, a credible award that recognizes the highest-ranking technology executive in an organization, that is its CIO, or the Chief Information Officer. In its third edition now, Next100 is a pioneering awards program presented by IT Next, a platform that comprises a monthly magazine, website and online-offline events for empowering the community of IT managers with information and insights into the latest management practices, career development methods and hot technology issues. The awards recognize and celebrate 100 senior IT managers who have the skill, talent and spirit to be the future CIOs.
A few years ago, we launched a brand called IT Next. The sole purpose of the brand was to support people who have not yet become CIOs. I mean, a lot of media houses do a lot of content creation, a lot of research, but all of it focuses just on the CIO, and no one really pays any attention to those below them. And we felt there was a vacuum that we needed to service, which is what we do. And the Next 100 is nothing but one of the components of that strategy, where we go out and do a talent hunt, which lasts over several months, goes through several hoops before we identify India's future IT leadership.
The unparalleled jury process was kicked off in June 2012 with a call for nominations, which saw 1,570 IT managers register on the Next 100 website, who were first subjected to a personality test to judge their personality traits vital for workplace performance. They were then put through the management style test, which assesses the candidate's aptitude for leadership and identifies their managerial skills. The final test was an assessment of their workplace competencies to evaluate their business acumen and entrepreneurial risk-taking ability.
I think the role of the IT leadership is changing from being just the techie Greeks to being business thinkers as well, and thinking of their function in that from that perspective.
Basic requirement for an IT professional is you are a technical person, but technology by itself is not something which is a business desires or requires. You require a business orientation and how you're able to solve business issues with technology. So one would be that. The second would be adaptability, in how he or she is able to adapt to change, to new technology, to work under various constraints.
370 were shortlisted after the personality and managerial test. The nominees were further screened down to 100 after evaluation by the CIO jury panel. 90% of the winners were CIO 1 and CIO 2 level, and 80% of the winners work for companies with revenues of 1,000 crore plus.
Getting thousands of people on board, turning down to a few hundreds is not an easy job. And that too over a span of 6 to 7 to 8 months of time. It is definitely needs a lot of commitment.
In high spirits, the guests flew into the city of Pearls, Hyderabad, for a dazzling gala organized by the Grand Novotel Convention Center at the heart of the high-tech city. Following a warm reception, the guests settled into a promising day which kick-started with 3 very enlightening technology workshops by some of the leading partners of Next 100. India's future CIOs need to be at the top of their game to lead the IT efforts of the enterprises. They need to know which technological developments will impact their customers, business model and product lines.
The CIOs of future need to challenge the status quo that exists in data centers today. So a lot of it is to do with looking at the business and saying what is the right decision that I need to take that supports the business rather than maintain status quo. So today 70% of their time, effort and budgets goes in maintaining the existing data center, and they need to free up time, they need to free up budgets to focus on innovative things that they can do for business.
The leadership workshops conducted at Next100 Awards enabled the winners to interact with thought leaders from Avaya, Wipro and VMware who shared latest trends and insights in areas of business communication, virtualization and infrastructure management.
Any CIO who takes care of his present need for the next 2 years, and then these 2 years if he can think of what he can actually deploy for the next 10 years, I think that's the right quality for any CIO to be more successful. I think that's the key requirement for any CIO according to me.
And finally, the evening that everybody was waiting for. The awards commenced with a solemn inauguration by Mr. S. Sivkumar, Chief Executive Agribusiness Division of ITC, who graced the occasion as the chief guest.
In India, we are living in extremely exciting times. Over the last 10 or 15 years, we have grown faster than many other economies. So certainly there is a lot of opportunity in that space. But looking forward, if you want to transform India, what it means is two very critical legs of that. One is a more accelerated growth. At about $1,500 per capita GDP in India, we are still at a third of what it is for China, a seventh of what it is for world as an average, and just about 1/30th if you look at more developed economies. So IT can play a role in accelerating our growth. And the other angle is the inclusion. While our per capita at a national level is 1,500, the per capita GDP of a rural Indian is just about 1/3 of urban Indians. Within that, if you just look at agriculture, it is 1/4 of any of the rest of the professions. And information technology, the new developments that are taking place can transform this equation. So whether you want to accelerate a lot more, or whether you want to include larger number of people, there is an opportunity to get there, leveraging all the new developments, whether in the area of social media or cloud or the analytics and more importantly the mobile technologies. I think the space and opportunities are enormous. So you could look at that as a level 3 and say there is an opportunity to become a transformational CIO, and we have seen people delivering those kind of outcomes. So pick whichever you like, whether it's managerial and functional, our leadership role, our transformational role, and there's plenty of opportunity, and I wish all of you the very best in whichever one that you pick up.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. We go on to our first batch of Next100 award winners alphabetically. First winner is Ms. Sunita A.
See, I'm very happy to be a part of it, and especially being a winner. It was most awaited, and that is what we all contested it for. But it was really a wonderful experience, and I get to learn a lot of things. Being part of the winner is really good, but you get to learn a lot of things, which is absolutely what anybody would want to. And knowledge is everything, you know. As you know the technology, knowledge is everything, so you're upgrading your knowledge. That's what I felt when I won.
Mr. Rakesh Kumar Agarwal. I'd now like to invite on stage Mr. Balaji Rao, Sales Director, VMware India. And I now request Balaji to present the next batch of Next 100 awards. And our first award winner is Mr. Harish Bawari. Mr. Harish Bawari. Is Mr. Sanjay Bhatnagar.
Very exciting to win this thing, undoubtedly. It was a bit of a surprise. Wasn't really quite expecting it. So I was very delighted to hear that I've been selected as one of the winners. And it's a phenomenal networking opportunity, to be meeting so many people across the country, meeting so many CIOs from various forums. Very important to hear what they have to say, understand their perspective, and I think it's phenomenal for individual growth also.
Our next award winner is Mr. Divyendu Bhatt. Thank you so much for giving away the awards. Thank you, winners, and congratulations.
IJ Jewelers Choice Design Awards 2012, brought to you by Indian Jeweler Magazine, a jewelry extravaganza to celebrate the best in bauble, where diamonds, tiaras and rings will take center stage for the industry to honor its very best. Presenting partner, Jaipur Jewelry Show, powered by partner, Jia. Organized by Indian Jeweler Magazine. Saturday, 22nd December, Marriott, Jaipur. Only on NDTV Profit.
बेटे को दोबारा देखना चाहता है वो 1 करोड़
थोड़ा कम नहीं हो सकता? Sir, the Fiat Absolute variants come with touchscreen GPS navigator, reverse parking assist, branded mats, branded metallic
with benefits up to rupees 78,000. The Fiat Absolute Edition. You can't ask for more.
You're my pumpkin. Hello, honey bunny.
Hello?
You're my pumpkin. Hello, honey bunny.
आइडिया है तो फोन विल रिंग.
You're my pumpkin. Hello.
कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक फोन विल रिंग.
Hello, honey bunny. Feeling something. Hello, honey bunny. Togo.
What a network.
Ring. Hello, honey bunny.
HDFC Ergo General Insurance. हर पल आपके साथ.
As a photographer, I'm always on the move. You have to be ready to work and to have fun. So, I carry my studio in my pocket to do all the magic. As magic is all that you need to break a world record.
If you want to be a part of the Guinness World Records official attempt, then participate in the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 Incredible Art Piece Initiative. Log on to www.samsung.com and create your own art piece.
I'm all set to break a Guinness World Record. Are you?
We asked a few people which was India's fittest city. And this is what they had to say.
दौड़ते दौड़ते हम एक नया दिल्ली बनाएंगे.
तंदुरुस्त बॉडी ची आमची मुंबई.
India's fittest uru is Namma Bengaluru. सब को नॉकआउट करेगा